Hey everybody. I just wanted to make a video just to tell y'all that I apologize for not being able to respond to any of your comments. I want to show y'all something that's going on. This is on my channel. This is under the shorts tab, you know, where it just shows the short videos. Normally, when you come over here to the right, it shows you all the comments that people, make. But it's not showing anything I'm on my laptop right now. However, when I'm on YouTube on my phone, I can see the comments that people have left, and I have tried to respond back to all of you. And every time I'm finished with my comment and I try to hit the send button, a message pops up saying that an error occurred. So I just wanted to make this video to let y'all know I am not ignoring y'all or anything like that. You know, I feel bad that I'm not able to respond back to any of y'all, which is why I'm making this video, to let y'all know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. I don't know why this is occurring, but for some reason I cannot respond back to y'all. And it's aggravating beyond all belief, because number one, in the past, when people have left comments, I've been able to respond back. But those comments that y'all are leaving, I don't get the notification till sometime way later than what y'all left, you know, from the time that y'all left the message. So I don't know. It's very aggravating. I've heard others complaining about this. Not a whole lot of people, but some. But for some reason, for me, it is just giving me fits, and I don't know how to fix it, because I'm so not tech savvy, and I don't even know if it's anything I could fix to begin with. I think this is more of a YouTube issue, But anyway, just know that I'm sorry for not responding. And also, I wanted to make a comment about my shorts. I know several people have said that I need to slow my videos down so y'all can see the images longer. Let me tell you why that's happening. Again, going back to me not being tech savvy, I don't know how to make videos. The way that I have to do it, I literally have to go to TikTok and download my pictures on there, and then they have a format that you can choose from, and unfortunately every format that they have, it's in fast mode. Like for instance, I'll show you, and I know y'all know this already. Look at that face, you guys. That's right in the sky above our heads. And look, that's the two hands. But you see how fast the pictures are going? That's why I always say on my videos, please pause the images so that you can view them longer. Look at that face, you guys. With the nose, the two eyes, and the mouth right above our heads. Look at that. These are all right above our heads, you guys, and the overwhelming majority has not a clue. Look at this humongous face. This is another small face up above it, on top of its head. And here's another one right here. These things always have light, like right there. See, if I block all that off up top, there's a face right there. Then if I leave it alone, this turns into a big face. And, if I block this off, here's another face right here with its body and its two arms sticking out. These things look like, some of them look like humans, some of them look like animals, some of them look like birds, some of them look like just monstrous creatures, just all types. And to this day, I do not know exactly what kind of spirits they are spirits. But what kind, I don't know. I've been researching this for the longest time now, trying to find answers. I've heard everything from the Anunnaki, the Ijiji. It's been in movies, Christian movies even, talking about the Anunnaki, and all that. And, then I've heard stories about fallen angels. Then I hear about demons. So I just don't know. I've heard aliens. I've heard all this. So with that said, I still to this day do not know what type of spirits these are, but they are in fact spirits. Here's other faces right up here. Right here, looking to the left, kind of downward. These things are always just one face after. It's just one face on top of another, on top of another, on top of another. One face can actually be several faces. It's the strangest thing. It's hard to explain. Look at that face right there, you guys. Right there. With this face looking downward to the left. And then if I block this off, here's another face right up there. And then if I block that off, there's another little bitty face right here with its body, it looks like, with the thing coming up out of its head. It's got 2 ears right here. And triangle eyes. I don't know how many times I have pointed out these spirits having triangle eyes or square eyes or something like that. But I'm going to show y'all something else. See how this face, if I block this off, now on this side right here, that's a face looking to the left. So this partial, my finger's making it go blurry. This partial face right here looking to the left turns, it also is this big face. This is what I'm talking about. It's the craziest thing how these things operate. I don't understand it. I don't know how they do this, but then again, they're spirits. But over here on this side is another big spirit being with its arm out, and it's looking to the left. These are mirrored images, because when you're looking up in the sky, half of the image will be cloaked. You can't see it all. So when you mirror it, that's when you see the whole thing. And some people might say, oh, well, you know, it's just because it's being mirrored that it's turning out that way. Oh, no. I cannot remember the term of it, but this has been around forever. This is how they fool people and keep people in the dark of what's happening. They have used mirrored art going back for the longest time. This is how they hide their art in plain sight. And it's something to do how your brain perceives it. You know, our eyes can't actually see it, but our brain perceives it, and it something about mind control and all that, you guys. It's just crazy. I'm not doing the best job at explaining it, but anyway, I'm not going to I'm not going to show all these images because my computer's locking up. Just spin, which it does this a lot too. But anyway, I'm not going to show this whole video because it's on my channel. You know, a lot of y'all have already seen it. But I'm going to end this video with saying I don't know exactly when. I'm trying to stop the video. I'm not sure exactly when I'm going to be doing it, but it's going to be in the near future. I'm going to be making another Bible. Yeah, right. I'm going to be making another video about the Bible. You guys, I'm here to tell you the Bible is not what we think it is. It is not. I know a lot of people does not want to hear this. They don't want to hear it, and I understand it because it's scary. You guys, it's scary to realize what the Bible is really about. And, you know, a lot of people would rather not hear it and just block that out and say, I'm just going to go on, you know, believing it. I believed this all my life. My parents believed it. My grandparents believed it. My great-grandparents. Because this Bible has been around for forever. You guys, I hate to tell you this, but it is a fact. I have looked into it so very deeply. All Bibles were written and translated by Freemasons. Okay? First of all, you got to ask yourself, why in the world are all the Bibles written and translated by Freemasons? Okay? Next, every single Christian movie that I have watched about Moses, about Joseph, about Jesus, about the 10 Commandments, and so on and so forth, every single last actor in these movies are all doing the Freemason hand signs throughout the movie. And not only that, they're putting the truth right in plain sight by certain things they say and do. Okay? It is so vital. I have said this over and over. It is so very vital to learn these symbols of the Freemasons, their hand signs, their numbers that they use. Speaking of numbers, a lot of people think that gematria is demonic and satanic. Stay away from it. When in fact, the entire Bible is based off of gematria. There's numbers in the Bible throughout the entire Bible that's based on gematria. Okay, but next, I'm also going to point out again how vital it is to look up the Hebrew and Greek translations for all the words, names, places, objects, animals, birds, reptiles, marine life, trees, plants, and so forth that's in the Bible. When you're reading the Bible at surface level only, you're going to totally miss it. Totally. It's when you start looking up those translations that you start saying, what? This is saying something totally different than what I thought it was. Okay? The Bible is filled. You guys, I wish I could show you now, but I'm just not prepared to show y'all. But y'all will see when I make my next video. The video is, the Bible is absolutely filled with all of these gods, Greek gods, the Egyptian gods. It includes Ra, it includes Asherah, Hermes, Zeus, even even Zeus, all of them, and there's more. I'm just naming a few. There's Yahweh, there's El, okay, and Yahweh and Baal are the same thing. I hate to tell you that. I'm gonna prove it when I make this next video. Yahweh in the Bible is Baal. They have the same exact attributes. Okay? And a lot of people want to say, well, Yahweh is not God's name anyways. So what's the point? When you look up the Hebrew translations for some of the gods in the Bible, it is Yahweh. Jehovah is Yahweh. Jehovah equals Yahweh, aka Yah, aka Jah. Okay? And then, unfortunately, the Jesus in the Bible is not who we think he is either. We have been so deceived. There's a lot of truth in plain sight in the Bible. When it says the whole world will be deceived, well, they were right about that. Because almost the whole world is being deceived by the Bible. And it's a very sick, twisted, evil thing that they have done. But anyways, you guys, I'm going to go. So just know my apologies for not being able to respond back. I am reading your comments, and I've tried so desperately to respond back to y'all, but it's just not letting me for some reason. So, again, my apologies. I'm so sorry. I've tried. All right, you guys, I'm going. Y'all take care. I love you guys, and be safe. Bye.